Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting installment of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your boy, the franchise player, Double B Babla, joined by the man who sins on Sunday, Sunday Sinner, and this guy over here, the biggest mark in all of wrestling, Husky Flying. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Don't let angry wrestling vet hear you say that.
I know, man.
Have you guys taken a picture together?
Yeah, actually, you know what?
I quit.
Shane and I have taken pictures together.
I'm leaving. I can't be on a show with Marks.
I just fucking Marks,
okay.
Man.
Look here. Before we get started, I need to shoot for a second
because
I just fucking received something sent to me. Fucking Rick Steiner 2.0 happened today.
Oh no.
Fucking Mike Halleck. Does that name sound familiar?
No.
Of course it fucking doesn't, because he's a nobody. He played Mantar. He played Mantar in WWF for like 2 weeks.
Who's Mantar?
Exactly. He said, he put this on Facebook today. There's no place in the locker room or in sports, period, for a person who identifies as a transgender. End of story. Look here, Mike Halleck. There's no place in wrestling for fat, out-of-shape jobbers who never amounted to jack shit
who never
in
won
the business. No, he never won he can win a fucking world title at a flea market.
Damn.
Mother. Anyway,
okay,
so
listen
fuck
here.
Mike Halleck.
I don't know who you are, Mike Halleck, but I will tell you this right now. We don't play that shit here on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
No.
First and foremost,
we respect
armchair booker, you armchair booker, whatever you want to call yourself, imitation professional wrestler, don't ever disrespect any race, sex, gender, wherever the fuck it is, person. Period. Because you know what? That person has feelings. That person has emotions. That person probably has been in more wrestling matches than you've been. You have years in your life. So probably you should just take. You know what? Do me a favor, Mike. His name is Mike, right?
Mike Mantar. Call him Mantar. The guy.
I'm not even gonna give him a wrestling name. Let's call him just Mike. Listen
Mike.
here, just Mike.
Mantar.
Do me a favor, Mike. I want you to go into your bathroom. I want you to step in front of your mirror, and I want you to literally fuck yourself because you are a piece of shit. Have a good day. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Speaking of TED
you know what? That motherfucker was trans species years ago when he was a Mantar. So I don't see why he'd be.
Hey, I'm a fat shit fan.
You know who's
and we love you for it, brother. We love you for it.
You know who's who's never hired Mantar? Jeff Jarrett.
Oh man,
another reason.
He's
the greatest of all time.
So before we get into the AEW recap, I want to talk about something. Wow, I can't be here, so you just replace me with another gay man. That's racist.
Like
well, here's the thing, Drew. Here's how really racist
we
they
replace
are.
you with another Easterner, East Coaster.
I just told them I was you, and they thought, oh, gay white guys got to be true, and put me on.
Wow.
Well, not the only gay person on here. Duh.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
Huh?
1 second, I gotta adjust myself. Kroger wore me
Whoa,
out earlier.
wow. Hey, I agree. I agree with you, Drew. Unfucking real.
Wow.
Unreal.
Speaking of unreal, if you guys are following local indie wrestling, if you guys have been on Twitter all today, there's a company out in Tacoma, Washington called SOS. Okay.
That's a bad name.
3-2-1 battle. 3-2-1 battle. The home
Help.
of one Aubrey Edwards.
Oh God,
Yeah.
that explains it all.
That
Yeah,
explains it.
Yeah. They went through a ordeal like this months ago where the owners of the company were basically grooming young girls, in the business and, all that shit. Well, apparently SOS is now being called 3-2-1 Battle 2.0 because they do actually have the same talent and the same ownership and things like that. Just a new name. I'm not going to lay any blame on anybody because, blame's, you can lay blame everywhere in this business. I also say that if you accuse someone of something, you better come with proof.
Yes.
Someone accused me of something. I was like, yo, where's the proof? And when I was like, show the proof. Oh, well, there's no proof because there's no proof, no crime, no nothing, right?
Yep.
So I'm a firm believer in show me the fucking proof. So Nick Lindsay, I saw the proof. I saw text messages. I saw inside their group chat, their private group chat, someone was sending me text copies, screenshots of what went on in their group chat between the guy and the young girl. And wow, just fucking wow. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, listen here, man. Men and women in this industry, stop using sex and stop using your abuse of power to get a piece of ass in this industry.
Keep it in the pants.
Women and
God
men. Stop trying to groom, guys like a certain Russian pit bull, guys like a certain king of rats. You guys are grooming these young people, and you guys are putting them in positions to where they think they're going to go somewhere. When you don't have any, I shouldn't say stroke. You don't have any power to do anything. You're wrestling in a flea market with 35 people making $20 in a hot dog, maybe a milkshake if you're lucky. You know what I'm saying? You're not going anywhere. You're paying your way to go to wrestling shows to make $10 and $20. You think you're a star when you really fucking aren't. So you're telling these young kids, hey, steal these belts from this promoter.
What are you talking about? I didn't steal
We
it.
can put this promoter out of business because if we ain't running this show, nobody can have a show. Or, hey, if you want to get booked somewhere, just go ahead and give me some oral sex and I'll hook you up. What are you going to hook them up with? STDs?
Wait, does that work?
Apparently, no, it doesn't work because the people that are saying that do all this shit have never gone anywhere. They're what I like to call a goldfish in a pond.
I was about to book Leo Rush if that works. Shit.
I was about to
Wow. Wow. Well,
Just
okay.
Kidding. Just kidding, Leo. I love you.
Let's get to the AEW
in a
recap.
retirement match with Ric Flair.
Exactly.
Wow. Shane, did you put the results for AEW tonight for me?
I have them up.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so let's start center from the beginning. When the show opened, let's talk about that.
Let's start from the very beginning. A very good place to start.
Usually.
I watched The Sound of Music a lot as a kid. So the show opens up, of course, with Excalibur, Taz, and Tony Schiavone on commentary.
Oh, boy.
As always. And then we have our first match, Darby Allin versus Swerve Strickland, who comes out with Brian Cage and Prince Nana.
Let me talk about Swerve and Darby because they are both. Swerve was just at the SOS show past weekend. Darby Allin and Swerve Strickland are from Tacoma and from Seattle. They've had a long-standing feud. Shout out to Excalibur for bringing that feud to light. We're talking about the series of matches that they've had at Defy. Shout out to Matt Farmer too, the man who met the legend in Defy. They talk about all of the things that they've gone through, how they're like a best of 7 series, and Darby has won 3, but Swerve's won 4. So now I guess we're tied 4-4 because Darby won tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And that was also a story background of Darby and Swerve. So for the people saying that there's no background for these wrestlers, full of shit.
but they didn't do a video package.
No
it
video
doesn't
package.
count.
And
AEW didn't. It doesn't count.
You know what? And guess what? They never had Swerve and Darby team up beforehand
No,
to see
I
if they
need
can
4 video packages
coexist.
to explain.
So
no dirty C words on the show. No dirty C words.
Coexist.
So after the match, MJF came out and then Sting returned. It's Sting! Look here, Sting had the cringiest promo he's ever cut tonight.
I like the promo that he done. I thought it was really good.
I love Sting, but it was just some of it was just a little cringy with all the name dropping and the Wolfpack sign, and
Well, yeah, he was just his career.
It was just a little cringy. I think I thought it was.
I mean, what made it cringy for me was the pom poms.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that's what made it cringy.
that and Sting just that wasn't a Sting promo.
That was not a Sting promo.
That is not how Sting.
That was a Steve Borden promo.
Yeah, Sting has never done a promo like that, and it kind of made it just awkward for me.
You know what made it really funny though? This was really, really funny. Sting came out and was like,
Cody
"You talk
daycare.
about this daddy daycare, but you had Cody."
Oh yeah.
Ooh, was I not
Right.
supposed to mention Cody?
Ooh.
Wait, was I not supposed to talk about Cody?
That
Made
was
me
good.
fucking
I
laugh.
like that. I
Made
like
me
that.
laugh.
It
And
was
also how
everything
he-
after that kind of just seemed awkward to me.
Yeah, it fell off the wagon after that.
I like the part where he mentioned that he has a little bit of a Joker Sting in him. I
Yeah, I
love
like how he
Joker
went through
Sting.
the whole
Yeah, Surfer and Crow. And,
Surfer
He was going
Sting.
through his gimmicks. What's wrong with
Like,
that?
like, let's knock on wood real quick. I hope Sting's not dying because that was Sting's life passing before his eyes.
yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Ultimate
Sting
Hater
say-
said Taz is a better commentator than wrestler.
shut
I
your
don't know
mouth.
about that.
Hey, bro.
Shut your mouth.
Only if you're talking about his WWE work, I'll agree. But in ECW, the man was a fucking
Oh yeah,
machine.
ECW shit.
Yeah, he was a beast in ECW. I mean, come on, man. He fucking he suplexed Bam Bam Bigelow through a fucking
Yeah, he did.
Through the stage, through
the
a ring,
stage, bro. That shit
everything.
was crazy.
Yeah.
He even transmission freaking the Queen of Extreme.
Hey,
Come on
you
now.
know what? I was
Wait,
was
hold on, stop. How do you know it? How do you, Shane, know ECW?
right.
How do
The
you know who
WWE
the Queen of
Network,
Extreme is?
Peacock.
Because some friends told me about some.
Do you think the Queen of
ECW
Extreme is
history.
Liv Morgan? Because no, it's fucking Francine, goddammit.
Hey,
I know. No, really,
he-
Francine?
he knows it from Peacock. He's been on the cock all week.
Yeah, he's been on the
Peacock.
Peacock all week. I get it.
Oh, Peacock?
Peacock. Okay.
Peacock.
So I want to say something about the women. I want to say something about women's. I want to skip to the women's tag team match real quick.
Wow. He just can't
Yeah.
wait to talk about women. God
No,
damn it.
I really
You're
want to talk about
next.
this. I really want to talk about this because
Kenny
this made
right
me
with
this
his
made
right
me laugh a
hand.
little bit. The Mod is in the house. Hello, Mod. How are you?
Look at that.
The mod.
This
You're
made
gonna
me
get
this made me
canceled
laugh a
next.
little bit.
Jumping right to the women. You're gonna get canceled next.
Yep,
I'll
canceled.
see you
Well,
now.
no. I got something nice to say about
Oh, okay.
Well,
Riho and Sky Blue versus the Outcast. Ruby.
Okay, I don't want to talk about the match. I just want to talk about Outcast. Hey,
I don't
WWE,
like it.
pay attention, WWE,
I was singing.
because the Outcasts are just a bargain basement version of damage control.
yeah,
The only difference
they win.
is they win and their fucking storyline actually makes sense. WWE, take note.
And
Using
for-
it this way.
and for everyone that don't know, the Outcast is Saraya, Tony Storm,
Oh.
and Ruby Soho.
So, yes. Okay,
I love her song. I'm
Destination.
sorry.
Destination. Yeah. So let's go back. Let's go to the match. Let's go to the second match on the card.
Okay. The second match, we had the AEW TNT Championship defended on TBS
Open
as
challenge.
Powerhouse Hobbs with QTZ,
My boy.
Aaron
QT
Solo,
Marshall.
Hurley Cameron, and QT Marshall took
From
on
the bowling alley.
the last real man in pro wrestling, Silas Young.
Okay, I'm upset
And-
about
Who
this
made
match.
him his bitch
Beat him in
tonight.
like 10 seconds.
I'm upset about this match. Shout out to my boy Silas Young,
Mhm.
friend of the channel, great guy all around, Ring of Honor legend. Why, Tony Khan, did you treat my boy like a wet food stamp?
Hey,
Why did you treat him
And
like
you could have put Peter Avalon in that position.
you could have
No,
put
Peter
fucking Ryan
no,
Nemeth in that shit? Something.
Whoa. Not Ryan. I like Ryan.
You could have put Cesar Bononi in there, okay?
I grew up with the Nemeths. You can't disrespect them.
I mean, I
Put
like Ryan.
Caesar in there.
oh,
His
Is he
girlfriend
even
played-
still
his girlfriend's
employed?
one of my favorite TV shows, Gotham Knights.
Put Luther in there. I'm sure he needs something to do.
Put Serpentico in
I was
there.
just thinking that Serpentico. What the hell's he
Put
been doing?
Serpentico in there.
where
Who's-
the hell is Anthony Ogogo?
Who's the
Right?
other-
Yeah, put a go
Right.
on that shit.
Oh, go. Well, he is, still fighting Cody over racism or something.
Yeah.
Who's the other? Who's the
Cody
other?
in that, though? I think Cody into that.
Isn't
Maybe.
Brock
Yeah,
Lesnar
probably.
bad because he didn't add racism himself?
Anthony Ogogo is trying to bring it back, apparently. So,
Oh, okay.
Anthony
who's
Ogogo
the
to WWE confirmed.
who's the other masked kid that was with hanging around Cody?
Fuego. Yeah, bring
Yeah,
Fuego.
Fuego.
Fuego
Fuego
del
del
Sol.
Sol.
Where the fuck is he?
Yeah, I'm not happy. Anyway,
Yeah.
Silas Young,
Um,
Last Real Man Wrestling,
He got
very cool
butchered
dude.
tonight.
Got fucking beat up really bad. And
got
in my opinion,
butchered.
it fucking sucked because
He
he
got-
was such a great wrestler, such a great athlete, such a great entertainer. I don't understand why AEW. See, that's how
Wrong
bad the
program.
booking was. I thought it was WWE for a second.
yeah,
I don't understand why why Tony Khan is doing the Ring of Honor guys so bad. If you
And-
don't want
And
the
it
Ring
was
of Honor
big
guys on your show,
beefy men slapping
you're
feet.
you're
leave
never
them on
gonna
their own fucking show.
you're never gonna build up Reign of Honor by having all the Reign of Honor guys job out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on,
You
now.
know, my mom used to always say this to me. If you beat everybody all the time, no one's going to want to play with you. Same thing. If you take a person that you're trying to build a TV show around and you squash them constantly, no one's going to watch that fucking show. It's going to be a show full of losers.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
not happy about that. But
you-
there's been some news.
You might as
There's
well
some
call
news.
you might as well call a Reign of Honor level up.
Wow. Wow. That's bad. There's been some news around the campfire that CM Punk
I
He's
was
ready.
going to bring that up.
ready to
Yeah,
come back to
I'm gonna bring that
AEW.
up too.
He's ready to come back, and
ready.
I think everyone's ready to. Here's the thing, okay?
The
And here,
CM Punk haters, where they
Yeah.
at?
Wait. Before you make your point, I need to say this and get this out. I went on CM Punk's Twitter today,
Oh yeah,
just because the coach,
you love him dearly.
the coach. You know what I'm saying? And I went to see who he's following,
You?
and CM Punk is following a few people. He's following like a couple of WWE guys. He's following a couple of AEW
Really?
guys, a lot of AEW guys. Dax and Cash,
Of course, he's
Kenny
following them.
Omega.
Oh,
Oh wow! Did I say Kenny Omega?
oh.
what?
Why?
Well, you mean this was all?
Why
Oh,
he's following Renee Paquette, but not John Moxley? I didn't see, but
He's
He's following-
following Jim Cornette.
he's following Jim Cornette.
Ew.
He's following a lot of people, but
Right.
he's following him and MJF. He follows MJF.
Mm-hmm.
But what made me laugh was, wow, he's following Kenny Omega. Now, there's also been a report that was saying that he wants to come back. This is, courtesy of Russell Talk. He wants to come back, and he wants to work with the Elite.
But where's CM
But
Punk
he
here?
said if he doesn't work with he said he wants to work with the Elite, but he'll come back even if he doesn't work with the Elite. He'll stay away from the Elite. He wants to come back to AEW,
Oh,
which is a good thing because they're going to need him
Yes.
for that Wembley show.
We
But
need him.
here's the big thing that made me laugh. He's willing to sit down and talk it out with Kenny Omega. Now, Kenny Omega actually went on a show, a podcast, and was saying things like, "It's unfortunate what happened. I have no ill will, no heat with with anyone that was involved in the situation, and hopefully we can all work together." So that right there tells me
Professional.
that what I've been saying to you, Shane, and everyone on this podcast for
Everyone.
months, this, my friend, all out, brawl out, wasn't fucking work.
Was a work.
here's the biggest thing. 'Cause
Marks.
I just went through his followers list. I think the biggest shock here is he's following Star Wars. So CM Punk as the Mandalorian confirmed.
Oh shit!
CM Punk has Mace
Imagine.
Windu confirmed.
Yeah.
No, I would watch the Mandalorian if CM Punk was the Mandalorian. I would watch
mean,
that.
why not?
Sasha
Sasha
Banks
Banks
was
is
on
on there.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, Mercedes Moné, and he follows Mercedes.
Mercedes Moné to AEW confirmed then.
Wow.
So
Wow.
Yeah.
So here's my thing on the Punk situation. In 2014, when Punk left WWE, you heard nothing about him missing wrestling and wanting to come back.
No.
Yep.
So him missing wrestling and wanting to come back shows that his fallout with AEW wasn't as bad as his fallout with WWE, which means there's mutual respect there between him and Tony Khan and the guys in AEW. It's a totally different situation, and Punk will be back. There's
been like rumors, not rumors, but confirmed reports that over the course of the last few months, he's been in talks with Tony Khan. All those talks about buying his contract out have been thrown out the window.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Tony Khan has stated that he put CM Punk on ice for the time being, meaning, hey, Punk is injured. Let Punk fucking heal.
Exactly.
That's what it means in insider terms.
And
so for all the marks.
Yeah.
And
for all the marks out there, CM Punk's coming back. CM Punk back to AEW confirmed.
Where's the CM Punk haters at? Where they at now?
They're still there. They'll be right back as soon as he comes.
Shout out to our girl Marie Shadows.
Now, if Punk would come back to WWE, a lot of those haters would disappear.
Oh my God, CM Punk! I love him so much. I remember.
Welcome home, Punk. Welcome home.
At this point, if AEW wants to draw a good number in the UK for Wembley Stadium, they need Punk more than Punk needs them at this point.
Oh, we've been seeing that the longest.
Punk is not CM Punk Mandalorian tag team. Fuck yes.
Yes. Book it. Take my money now.
Yes.
Hater makes me laugh every time he jumps on this podcast.
So, I mean, it's just they need CM Punk. And someone from the UK said, because someone's like, oh, they don't need Punk to sell out the UK. And someone from the UK is like, bro, Punk has not been to the UK in almost 2 decades. We want Punk live.
We want Punk.
Remember how they sold out the United Center in Chicago?
Without even announcing he's going to be there.
That Punk's coming.
Oh, but it was the worst.
Imagine them saying Punk's coming to the UK.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Or even if they do FTR with a mystery partner versus the Elite.
What if
we're going to know?
What if they do something even crazier? What if they do blood and guts?
That's what I said that last week. That's what they did.
Yeah.
Because look, here's the thing: if you set up blood and guts at 2 rings, that's going to take away from some of the floor seats, which you need. You need to take up some of that space because they're not going to completely sell out Wembley Stadium.
No, they're not.
WWE couldn't even sell out Wembley Stadium right now.
No.
So you have some extra room to play with on that floor. Do blood and guts. Bring in the 2 rings. Do FTR, CM Punk, and whoever versus the Elite and Adam Page
versus the BCC. All out carnage.
Do that. Can you imagine gang warfare, baby?
That would be the definition.
Can we bring back Los Barricas?
No, let's not.
Just
what about Kai and Ty? Can we get Dick to go?
Let's.
Kai and Ty. Indeed.
Last weekend, I was wrestling in Dickinson, North Dakota.
Yeah, I bet you was.
When you said that, I was like, I got off the podcast and I was like, that motherfucker said it. You got me, brother. You fucking got me. I was like, this fucking guy.
This fucking guy.
So yeah, so let's go to the next the next matchup.
So then we had a Vignet aired for. I don't know why I just said Vignet because I'm reading it. For Jay White and Juice Robinson about the Bullet Club.
Bullet Club Gold.
And that they are just getting started with Ricky Starks, and they are Bullet Club Gold, which is funny because Finley just made a big thing about all the other Bullet Clubs are fake. His is the only real one.
Which is true.
So
believe it or not.
So this is funny because if you technically you want to get technical with this, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
It's the only Bullet Club team.
No, hold on. They have the Bullet Club. The WWE has AJ Styles. They have Finn Balor. They have the Good Brothers. That's the Bullet Club right there.
Right. Impact has
Impact Wrestling has the Bullet Club.
They have
now AEW has. the Bullet Club is the biggest faction in wrestling right now.
That is
Not the
over the
Bloodline,
wrestling world.
not the
Right.
fucking BCC, not the Elite.
And
I'm sorry, even the Elite were Bullet Club. So
Yeah.
AEW has more Bullet Club members than anybody.
And then you got Chase Owens wrestling in some barn somewhere. So I mean, they're even on the indies.
Yeah, they're on the
Wow. I'm about to text Chase and be like, yo, can I be part of the Bullet Club, brother?
Yeah.
I mean, if
Bullet
they
Club
let
West Coast.
if he's
Huh?
going,
Bullet
if he's
Club?
still in there, anyone can
Huh?
be in there.
Wow.
Nah.
Well, I'm the longest reigning North American champion in the history of OIW.
Yeah, for
so.
sure he is.
I just want to mention that because there's no Julian today, I am still your reigning, defending, undisputed round.
He's saying it, not me.
Round table.
Sorry, man, I can't hear you from up here. What are you saying?
Center, I hope you take his title at back.
What did you say? I'm sorry, I can't hear what you're saying.
Trivia champion. So
Yeah.
Shane's over there. Shane, I can't hear you. Turn your volume up.
Shane, Shane's putting it in the fucking chat. Watch. Mod, block Shane from the chat. Shane should not be able to. Shane should not have a voice in the chat. Block his ass from the chat.
You know, if Shane's the game master, my name next week is going to be the headmaster.
Wow.
I'm ahead of everyone else because I'm
sure that's abuse of power.
Glad abuse.
Abuse of power, huh?
Cut that Ric Flair promo. Abuse of power.
Wow.
Abuse of power. Look, I just want to mention we are coming up on the anniversary of Jeff Jarrett winning his first WCW World Heavyweight title. Just want to put that out there.
So
are you going to celebrate?
See you next week.
I am going to celebrate. I'm having a party. Everything.
You wear a Jeff Jarrett t-shirt?
Yeah, is the party in your pants?
It is. He is. Jeff Jarrett's the only one that'll be coming in my pants that night.
Wow. Shane, Mod? No, Shane is not safe here.
Thank you, Mod.
It's a safe space.
I appreciate that.
I know where you live, Shane.
I do not know where you live, Shane, but
yeah,
I will find out.
You will find out.
I will Google Husky's home, and it'll
tell me.
Imagine it give you a different state.
Right? It's gonna be like Kentucky or some shit.
Right. It'll be some dog rescue in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Wow. Sunshine and rainbows.
Sunshine and rainbows.
So the next match we had was for the AEW International Transatlantic.
Which haven't called since day one.
I-69 West through Kentucky International Championship of the world.
Chase University Championship.
Orange Cassidy versus Buddy Matthews with Julia Hart.
Okay.
That was a kick-ass match.
Okay. Can I say this match was 3 stars in the fucking Compton Swap Meet?
3 stars?
You can't say that.
Get out of here with that.
Yo, okay. You know what? This is Buddy Matthews, man. This match is 4.25 stars.
No, it better be a 5 stars.
In the LA Coliseum. That's what that was.
The LA Coliseum.
That was
LA
5 stars in the fucking Motor Center. That's how that was.
Damn.
I'm sorry, the Rose Garden. No, never the Motor Center.
The Rose Garden at the White House?
No, not in that ghetto. I'm talking about downtown. I'm talking about the ghetto of downtown Portland.
Yeah.
Anyway, that match was great. Buddy Matthews is fucking amazing.
There better be a King of the Mountain match in AEW. That'd be perfect.
So. I really hope so.
And Jeff Jarrett better win it too.
And Jeff Jarrett better book himself to win.
Look, if
AEW, Jeff Jarrett better book himself to win. Tony Khan's gonna book himself to win.
If AEW wants to sell out Wembley Stadium, they need Jeff Jarrett on top.
King of the Mountain match.
Hey, all bullshit aside, Jeff Jarrett is really big in the UK, so
he is.
I'll give him that.
Yeah, and Jeff Jarrett is.
He's big in India.
That's what she said.
With Rock. With the stroke.
So, why did he name his finisher?
Remember how he tried to stroke Max Caster?
Because he has all the stroke in the business.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know what? I've tried to stroke Matt Caster too.
Wow. And ladies and gentlemen, so let's talk about the next match on the show.
So Orange Cassidy won that match.
Scissor me. Come on, scissor.
Scissor Me Daddy Husky.
Yeah,
Wow, you
Scissor
guys
Me,
are
yeah.
I miss you.
Next, we had Christian Cage and Luchasaurus.
Twice if you're in danger.
Christian says things have changed as Luchasaurus growls in the background.
So is Luchasaurus now a dragon because he's no longer a dinosaur?
I don't know. Yeah, I just want to know if he's had his rabies shot to be growling and everything.
So did he digivolve or evolve into a dragon?
He evolved into a dragon because now he's red.
Maybe he's a Mantar.
Mantar.
Let's hope not. Let's fucking hope not.
Oh god.
So after that, we have after that we have Renee Paquette with Orange Cassidy and the Best Friends backstage.
Mm-hmm.
They say they saw what happened in Japan. They won Aussie Open on Friday on Rampage because, you got to put Aussie Open on the show no one watches.
They're the IWGP World Tag Team Champions.
I don't even watch Rampage anymore.
Aussie Open is fucking amazing. So
they are.
Yeah. That's why they're on Rampage, apparently.
Of all shows, Rampage, which I don't even watch anymore. Because
I'd love to see Aussie Open and FTR.
Oh, I've already seen that.
Well, yeah, but I'd like to see it.
There's a lot of people in the UK.
Nice feud between them. Since Real's gone, who is left? Is Jay White? No, Jay White's from what, Australia?
I'm sure there's some people in the UK.
Anthony Ogogo.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No, not Union Jack Ogogo. Shit.
We're full circle. Maybe they'll bring back Davey Boy Smith Jr.
Yeah. That'd be good. Maybe
Saraya.
Maybe your boy.
Yes,
Saraya might still out there. Maybe your boy Drew might come
She's
through.
very popular.
Drew McIntyre's contract's up in June.
Yeah.
And just saying.
And the pay-per-view's in August. So
He might pop a little AEW contract.
Why would
you be surprised?
Go to AEW?
Would he join? Would he join the? And you know what? Who's really going to be? Even though he's not from England, but because of his style, Bryan Danielson is going to be big in England.
He's very big in England. Yes, he is.
Because of his style.
I think they should book the IWGP United States Championship match. Kenny Omega versus Bryan Danielson in England.
Yeah. And blood and guts.
And the blood and guts with CM Punk in there.
Yeah.
And then
there we go. FTR, Punk, and Drew McIntyre versus the Elite.
And there'll be a swerve, and then CM Punk will actually join the Elite. Be like, haha, we're good.
Yeah. He'll be like, the Elite. The Elite.
Oh, God, I just threw up a little bit in my mouth.
Wow.
Punk Elite Punk, or CM Elite.
How about none of the above? Are you drinking Taco Bell Baja Blast?
Baja Blast, delicious.
So what else happened on this crazy show?
So next we have Ethan Page in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
He's with the Firm. Who? Okay, look here. The Firm. I loved the Firm when it first started. I thought they could have. I mean, they had a main event stable with the Firm, and they dropped the ball so fucking hard with Stokey half of the way.
This is
the whole
crazy.
And then changing his name to Big Bill was the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah,
Big Bill. I mean, I hear that and I think of Little Bill, the Bill Cosby show from back in the day.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, and we know the only one around Big Bill that is similar to Bill Cosby is Enzo Amore. So,
wow,
fuck Enzo.
Yeah, you can't teach that.
Yeah, can't teach that. Maybe if he stayed SAWFT, he wouldn't have these problems. So Paige wants to know why Matt Hardy hit him in the head with the FTW title, blah, blah, blah. Paige says Hardy still works for him. Isaiah Cassidy, and Hardy come into the ring. They tell Hardy that they tell Paige that he played himself. He knows he didn't read the fine print of the contract.
Mm-hmm.
The contract
weeks ago.
The contract said if Hook defeated Paige, then he and Private Party no longer work for Paige.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Didn't I fucking say this like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. You booked the show, apparently.
Because that was one thing that'll make sense.
Then
they really did not want him there.
And then after that we had Big Bill and Lee Moriarty attack Cassidy and Hardy from behind. They triple teamed them. Hook comes out to even the sides.
Yo,
the
look almost at
Firm-
that T-Bone Taskplex on Big
look at the
Bill.
big boy.
Yeah.
I want to see that match.
Yeah,
I mean, it
that'd be
already
great.
happened, and Hook won.
No,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
I
it
want
did.
to see like him T-Bone him like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it never happened, but
So the Firm store and get back in control. And then, of course, because he loves his brother so much, he had to wait for his music to play. He had to dance a little bit. And
No,
then
he
he
did.
finally came to the
Hey,
ring
hey.
and made the save.
Hey,
He
but
did
let me
dance
put it this
time.
way: he came right into the ring with the chair, as opposed to stopping on the stage,
Yeah.
dancing for 5 minutes, and then runs the ring.
Still
Well,
had
hold
to
on, I
wait.
gotta
for
have
it.
something
He
in my
still had
hand.
to go to the production truck and be like, "Hey guys, cue my music up. I need to go save my brother."
guys,
Well-
we are not allowed to shit on Jeff Hardy. Come on now. We
Yes,
can't do
earlier
that.
tonight, SRS on Fightful Select mentioned that Jeff Hardy was backstage, and a couple other stars were backstage. So
I'm glad
thinking
Jeff
the other
Hardy's
stars
back.
were the Bucks. He didn't want to mention the Bucks and Kenny were backstage.
I just
but,
want to stay sober long enough.
I was happy to see Jeff back. I really
Mhm.
hope Jeff gets his shit together.
I do too.
Because Tony Khan has said this is his last chance.
It's his last chance.
And look, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Jeff Hardy has made a bunch of mistakes.
Yeah, we all
Bunch
have.
of them. You know,
But alcoholism is it's like it's a disease.
Yeah.
It's not, oh yeah, well he's a drunk and he's an asshole. He fucking
Jeff Hardy nowhere.
you know they
near
say
that.
people you can't help it. It's like, would you say something like that about someone that has cancer?
Right.
Right.
Would you say something like that to someone who's dying from another horrible disease? No. Give Jeff Hardy an opportunity.
Yeah.
If Jeff Hardy hangs himself, that's him. That's what he did. But you also got to realize that Jeff Hardy is an addict. Okay, alcohol is addictive, just like drugs, just like anything else that's addictive.
Yeah.
So like Shane's addicted to Baja Blast.
Exactly. I'm addicted to Monster.
You guys are both addicted to losing to me. I get it. I mean, it's like whatever. I understand that.
I'm sorry, the trivia champion didn't hear you. What'd you say?
Well,
I mean, that's the past.
Madeline has been trivia champion in like over 5 weeks now. Like,
I'm still the trivia champion this week. So
I mean, two bell Babla over here.
until Backlash. Till Backlash.
Oh yeah, so Backlash, I'll still be the roundtable
and I'm needing the Wicked Crazy People Championship shot at Backlash as well.
Ultimate Hater says Jeff deserves no more chances. So
damn,
I'm thinking he's talking about Jeff Jarrett.
No,
wow,
hell, hey, Jeff Jarrett don't
Jeff.
need chances. Jeff Jarrett just needs opportunities.
Yes.
Takes advantage of them.
Everything's an opportunity, man. Everything in life's an opportunity.
So
failures, everything.
Here's my thing with Jeff Hardy. It's kind of a double-edged sword because I give Tammy Sitch so much shit for as many accidents. But here's the thing. Jeff has tried to get himself better. He just hasn't found that right mixture of what he needs. Sonny has never tried to actually.
Toxicity isn't one of them. I'll tell you that.
That is true. And, and hopefully he don't even get on Twitter because I'm sure there's people shitting on him because the man's made mistakes. We've all made mistakes.
And I make mistakes all the time. Shit, I'm a fucking walking mistake sometimes.
If I stopped getting chances after all the mistakes I've made, my life would suck.
And for the people that are going after Jeff Hardy for the mistakes that he made, you are not perfect.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, we can't ignore the fact that a lot of Jeff Hardy's problems stem for what he's done for us as fans.
Yes.
That's true.
So, I mean, if Jeff Hardy was a, shelf stocker at Walmart for his whole life, I guarantee he probably wouldn't have the issues he has. Unless he fell off ladders putting stuff on the top
and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you guys this. As a wrestler, we put our bodies on the line all the time. I've broken bones, separated shoulders, hips, knocked teeth out. All these things for your entertainment.
Yeah.
So when a fan comes up to me and says, "Hey, man, that was awesome. Thank you very much for coming out. And I really enjoyed watching you work," that hits me right here, bro. That gets me.
Yeah.
But when some asshole goes on Twitter knowing they've never been in a ring, they can't spell ring, they've never taken a bump, they never ran the fucking ropes, and you're gonna sit and talk shit about someone that actually doesn't.
Right.
Look,
the match was.
They say a hater's your fan in denial. Well, just admit you're a fan and stop being a bitch. How about that?
I will say this. I'm 36 and need a knee replacement. So I understand completely how the tolls. I've been lucky enough to where I've had people around me and my family and everything else that have had addiction issues that kept me away from it. I won't even take pain pills because I know just hereditarily I have an addictive personality. So I know if I take one pain pill, I'm not going to be able to stop. So I've been able to, stay away from that just because of the examples I've had in life. But goddamn, would it feel good to be able to take one and stop there? But I just know I don't know if I'd be able to or not, but I don't want to take that chance.
That's not.
Right.
That's you. You know your level. You know your triggers, so to speak. So avoiding those triggers, avoiding those things. Sometimes it's a hard situation, but you either step away or you just get stepped on.
And then the difference is, Jeff Hardy was on the road every day, where you had to self-medicate. I never was. I wasn't on the road every day. I got to come home at the end of the day. I'd do a show on the weekends or whatever, a couple times during the weekend, and then I get to come home and relax. I wasn't on the road constantly where you have to self-medicate because you have to go out again the next night. I got to choose. You know what? I can't do a show tonight.
I love double shots. Don't get me wrong. I love doing the double shots, but sometimes a motherfucker gotta be like, "Hey, I need to take a break."
Right. And I love double penetration, but sometimes double shots.
Penetration.
Fruity and slip. Fruity and slip.
It's not 9 o'clock, damn it.
Fruity and slip. Huh?
No, it's 11:41 here, so I'm good to go. But yeah, so Jeff, he just, everyone's situation's different.
Yeah, it is.
So after that, and I love that chair that Jeff Hardy brought out. I thought it looked awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got slapped by the mod with a watch your mouth.
That's right. Right. Watch your mouth and decency up in this piece.
I didn't even know she was here.
Dude, the mod's always watching, bro. The mod's like that man, bro. Be up on the perch just chilling like, I see you, motherfucker.
Where were you? Where were you when people were lighting up on the stream?
the other night.
You're right. The other week.
He was at a hotel where it could have been an octopus in the.
Whoa! I had octopus the other night. It was actually pretty good.
I bet you did. Is that what you call it now?
Jesus.
Yeah.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break. But these guys are out of their goddamn mind.
Yeah.
We will be back, ladies and gentlemen.
Shibata.
Penis.
No Shibata.
Drive me insane! I'll be cruised on lanes, I've been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! I'll be cruised on lanes, I've been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! I'll be
When you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your hair cut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
And we are
And
back.
I want to know why that guy in the one commercial was wearing the dog mask that I see on Grindr all the time.
We don't talk about that guy. Hey, so Shane, did you know that you can stream on your Twitch this show?
Really? I did not know.
We learned that the other day. I did it.
So why don't you go ahead and connect your Twitch?
Let's stream that. Let's stream that on Twitch.
Get your Twitch people in here, your Facebook people in here.
So, I mean, simulcast.
Simulcast, bitch.
So,
and just throwback.
Go back.
Throwback's in the house. My
Throwback.
sister's in the house too. Hello, sister.
So, before we move on to the next match here on Dynamite,
What have you guys woke up to say what's up? And the Galaxy belt is in. This guy, God, what the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell?
As Booker T would say, what the hell?
and if anyone is watching on my stream, since we are now simulcasting it, head on over to the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. Give them a like. Give them a follow. Hey, if you got Amazon Prime, guess what? It costs you nothing to subscribe to them. Not a damn thing. Go subscribe to them.
If you want to support the stream, you can do it with a free subscription. It is simple, easy. It is super easy. All you guys do is just link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. Click that button that says subscribe, and you get a free month subscription.
And how do you do that again? I don't think people heard it.
Do is go to your Amazon Prime.
No commercials.
And boom, no commercials.
Except for the ones that we play.
Yeah.
But other than that,
Exactly.
So you don't have to miss any of my nuggets of insight.
None of those rants.
nuggets. That's what we call them now.
That's what she said.
Yes, that's what we call them. My beautiful insight. So I got a question for you, Bad Blood.
Shoot.
April 5th through the 7th. Are you gonna next year? Are you gonna be in Philadelphia?
Oh,
You know, I will be retired.
No, I
competition.
don't think you should be.
no.
Oh.
Because I know someone,
Oh.
a nice little masked luchador named El Stoner.
Oh man, this whole story. He was on the podcast one time.
He is going to be in Philadelphia, and I heard he kind of wants a match with you that weekend.
Well, if he flies me in, puts me up in a hotel,
he plans.
Retire.
Well, I heard that he's going to get an Airbnb that weekend for some of the talent he's bringing in.
Airbnb, eh?
He's going to have some talents at the Icons Fest that weekend as well.
I might dust off my boots for that.
You may. I'm just saying he retired about 2 years ago, but he wants to come back for WrestleMania.
See, I am trying to retire. I'm trying to lay the boots down.
I'm
like, I said December 31st, New Year's Eve. Wherever I was at, the boots was going to be put in the middle of a ring or in my trophy case or wherever.
You and El Stoner can knock your boots together.
Whoa! My teenage niece is on the show in the chat right now.
I mean, you
She
knock them
over here about her
together,
uncle knocking boots.
smack them together and put them in the middle of the ring together.
You over here, everybody, her uncle smacking nothing together.
Unbelievable. Well, you know what? If Kroger can do it to me, anyone can do it to anyone. And she says she's 18. She ain't a child no more.
I don't give a shit.
You said she ain't a child no more.
She ain't a child no more.
No, you still a kid.
She said, "Catch her outside." How about that?
So I'll whoop that ass.
So I'm just saying, I mean,
I should have said on the podcast because now someone is leaving me a fucking child abuser.
Right.
Right.
Someone clip that and send it to me.
No.
It'll be on Twitter by the end of the night. I mean, you know,
What?
we can get you a nice little table set up at Icons. You know,
See, they try. They
sell a few pictures,
pull me in. Oh,
kiss some hands, and shake some
arms
babies.
Wait, slapping babies and kissing hands.
Shaking babies and kissing hands. So you know, we'll have to talk about that. Because I mean, after I take your Roundtable Pro Wrestling Predictions title,
In the Wicked Championship.
Wait, hold on.
Elson,
Say it again. Say it again. If I didn't hear you.
After.
Why do you fall for that?
I don't know. After I take that, El Stoner can take your.
For a minute, it sounded like El Stoner was taking dip.
I know.
It did.
When he muted me, I'm like, oh, they only heard the dip part of that.
Man, the only dicks that need to be taken is Shabana's.
Hey, what? You
watch your mouth.
I mean,
that's right. Bro, they gonna learn today. They're gonna learn today.
They gonna learn
today. We may see in April. Depends if he's scared or not. I mean, I know. El Stoner's a nationally.
I want to watch that match in person.
You know, El Stoner. Well, you know, I want to bring the whole podcast in.
Oh yeah, do so.
Hey,
so we
Julian
can
right now is in beautiful
stream.
Bali. Julian's in beautiful Bali right now, chilling, doing his thing, sending me these really beautiful pictures.
We can accompany Babla to the ring.
Let's go.
Julian falls deep and ballsy, so we're good.
Hey, that's right, Mike Rose. Mike Rose knows what's up. That's
right.
I
mean, you know,
I was dishing out ass whoopers in North Dakota this last weekend. I finally look, ladies and gentlemen. I'm all about equality. All about equality. I was in a wrestling match.
Quality.
And the female referee.
Was it Aubrey Edwards?
No, but let me say about Aubrey Edwards. This chick tried to screw me.
Oh, that's
like you were Jeff Jarrett?
I gave a guy, the referee turned to look away, and boom, I gave a guy the forearm in the nuts. Gave a good old heave ho, boom.
You mean he hit your forearm with his nuts?
He did.
He
did.
I
don't know how. I don't know why he did it, but he did it, right? Boom, got him, right?
I'll be Danhausen.
I turned around. The referee looked at me and was like, "I'm going to disqualify you." And I was like, "Hold on!" I pushed her away, and she shoved me. And the guy rolled me up, and I was like, "No!" I rolled my ass out of the ring.
How unfair!
Unfair.
I got back in the ring, and let me tell you, guys, men of the world, I do not condone be hitting on a woman, but if she is a wrestler. She is not a woman. She is a wrestler.
Exactly.
So I lived every man's fantasy. I field goal kicked her between her legs.
Aubrey Edwards.
Oh my God!
It was so amazing. It was off my bucket list.
A coexist pun.
Oh my God! Now I want to see a match between Babla and Aubrey Edwards.
Look here, I like
field goal kicked her. I got the video. I will show you guys later.
I like what someone said here. This Mike Rose's Bad Blood and Julian versus El Stoner and Husky. WrestleMania weekend.
Well, I would have had Husky his first loss ever. Because right now Husky is 1-0 and he needs to lose.
Hey.
No, I still need to be undefeated. I need to keep that.
I think that needs to happen. Bad Blood and Julian versus El Stoner and Husky.
Let's go. Book it. Somebody book that shit.
Hey,
I need to go over.
I'll book it. I'm running shows all weekend. Don't be trying to give my book away. Look, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna make that happen.
We gotta talk about that off the air because that sounds fun.
Speaking of pummelings and taking someone's dignity, the next match we had Kenny Omega with a pre-recorded promo from his home. He is not there tonight. Blah blah blah. Then we had Brandon Cutler and Michael Nakazawa versus the Blackpool Combat Club, Claudio Castagnoli.
As John Moxley's amazing
the BBC.
Hey, this match was fun to watch.
I'll tell you what, that is how you get the Blackpool Combat Club over. They destroy, but you know what? And they didn't make Nakazawa and Brandon Cutler look weak.
They didn't make him look weak, which
because
was great.
they fought till the very end.
Michael Nakazawa.
I like that. All bloody and everything.
They told
Nakazawa's shoe came off and everything. It was great.
Michael Nakazawa actually got some movement in that match. I was hyped for it.
They told a story with this match.
Oh, they did? Wait,
there
they
was
told a story?
There was a story told with this match, and I loved every single minute of it. They did more with this match than they could do with 100 promos.
Yes.
You know what? We're all bullshit aside. I 1000% agree.
I love
it. They put this over so well.
They did.
So well. Blackpool Combat Club with no one from Blackpool. Exactly.
Well, you know, they're Blackpool adjacent.
They can't be BBCs either, but anyway, that's never.
Bryan Danielson wasn't there tonight. He's running from the law after that attempted murder last week.
Yeah, he tried to stab someone. Speaking of attempted murder, so as they're beating down Nakazawa and poor Cutler, Kenny Omega's music hits.
Yep.
Kenny comes out and he's like, "I'm not at home, bitches. I'm right here. Come
right
get
here."
Me." So as he's saying, "Come get me," out of nowhere, the Bucks come in from the back.
Okay, but let me tell you what I had a problem with this part.
Oh,
you just watch your friends get beat up for 10 minutes straight.
They had to get there.
Like you Jeff Hardy'd it. Like you went to the production truck, you're like, "Hey, I need my music." What the hell?
We talk about this every week.
What if they were stuck in traffic? No.
Like Shane's getting thoroughly destroyed down in the ring. Me and Julian are sitting in the back, like, "Yo, play our music."
Play our music.
We need some music.
Shane's dying out there. Play our music, bro. We'll go.
Play our music.
Can you play our music?
Help
me. What the fuck? My friend's getting beat up. Play my music after we go save them. You know
have you ever seen that clip of Vampiro in Mexico when he was doing the commentary? He's supposed to do a run-in, and they weren't playing his music, and he sat on the headset for like 5 minutes going, "Play my fucking music. Come on, guys." Like, it was great. But yeah, so they finally come out.
I enjoyed it.
That was I love that. First of all, is AEW paying these guys so little that they have to be on the ring crew too? Because why are they all carrying screwdrivers?
Apparently, the Bucks came in there and they pull out. First, Kenny brings out the tool, the ring tool set.
The only thing they need to bring out next are bags and dildos.
But here. One time, I had one match with dildos, Shane. You'll never get over it. Look,
they just need to do it.
You can have 1,000 title matches and not be known as a champion. You have one match with dildos, and all of a sudden, that's what you're known for.
And all of a sudden, like that's the go-to.
That's the go-to.
Yeah. You can have 1,000 matches you want, but bags and dildos is what you'll be remembered for.
Hey, Baron Von Raschy, why don't you go give us a follow here at the Roundtable Pros and Podcast? You can see these handsome faces every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Sometimes Saturday. Shane, we need to do a WWE 2K23 My GM, and we need to have someone.
What happened
to have someone?
What happened to the Rewind?
Well, the Rewind show we replaced it with WWE 2K23.
Well, let's do a Rewind show for this week and watch WLC.
You know what? In honor of Julian,
again,
we will do a Rewind recap of WLC.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do that. We can do that.
Man, my God.
You know what? I was just in case we were doing trivia tonight. I did put together a Cahoots trivia on Little People.
Oh wow!
Did you really?
Yeah. That's like just in case. I had one in the burner.
Hornswoggle in the part of that.
Hey, look.
Screw her by the meetings.
Hey, one of the questions, one of the answer choices was Taz.
Wow. Wow.
So yeah, so the Elite watched their friend get beat up and all that fun stuff. Then they decided to come out and try to stab Jon Moxley.
Okay, he stabbed that turnbuckle like he was trying to fucking shank him, bro.
Yep. Thank God Moxley wouldn't.
I thought it was ex-con Dom for a second.
No, that's what you're trying to be like. You're like, man, how do I do this?
Baron Von Raschy, head over to the Roundtable Wrestling Podcast and hit that follow button.
That's right, man.
And I enjoyed that tag match of Brandon Cutler and Michael Naka.
That was really good.
It was fun.
After that, we had Tony Schiavone interviewing Brian Cage, Prince Nana, Swerve Strickland. Strickland says he has some unfinished business. Obviously, he was forecasting he kind of gave away what was going to happen later.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, because anyone that knows anything knew what that meant. After that, we had Riho and Sky Blue versus the Outcast. We already kind of talked about that. The Outcast won.
Wait. But we need to talk about something that happened during that.
Yeah,
because after that match, we had the world champion run down to the ring and get pummeled. And her tag team partner waited till her fucking music came on.
Of course.
Was with everybody waiting for
to come out and save her. Now, I'm going to throw a little shade.
Wait, did Tony Khan, is it in everyone's contract? Like, my music has to play if I'm
Apparently.
to say.
Now, I'm going to throw a little shade.
That does that.
I'm going to throw a little shade at Tony Khan. Okay? Throw a little shade at Tony Khan. Tony, you are the worst at foreshadowing shit.
Yeah, we've seen him all.
Because I want you guys to know this. Britt Baker is going to turn on fucking Jamie Hayter. She's going to side with the outsiders or the outcasts.
I don't know.
I'm going to tell you why. A couple weeks ago, the champ was getting beat up. And Ruby Soho came running down to the ring with a shirt tied around her waist. Just like the one, same color, just like the one that Saraya was wearing. And she turned and she joined the group. This group has made their colors old school DX, green and black. Ruby even did her hair green and black.
Okay.
What outfit this fucking Britt Baker, who is a very, 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 very well-dressed lady, what kind of shit did she come down in? Some green and black parachute pants.
And it looks like they've been hearing me my complaints on what the hell they're writing with the spray can. Because I finally can see what they've been trying to write with the spray can.
Now, here's where the plot thickens.
The plot.
Like Tony Storm. It thickens.
Thick.
Get it? Thicky, Tony Storm.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Julie. Those for you. The plot thickens because next week
they're in Britsburg.
You got Tony Storm and Saraya versus the world champion and Britt Baker. Where? In Britsburg.
In Britsburg.
They won't turn her in Pittsburgh.
They are going to turn her ass in Pittsburgh. I guarantee.
The crowd won't boo.
I guarantee it. If they turn her in Pittsburgh, I'll shave my ass on this podcast.
They won't because she won't get booed. She won't get booed in Pittsburgh.
Tony Khan is stupid. Watch. I guarantee he don't do shit like that.
If he does, then Tony Khan needs to be stripped of every Booker of the Year award that he's ever had.
I mean, she's not going to turn Hobbs won the championship in Oakland. Where's he from? Oakland.
By God.
The Bucks. The Bucks won their best of 7 series match. Where? Los Angeles.
Well, yeah, that's good booking.
So Tony Khan is going to turn her there.
And they might happen.
They might turn the fucking group faces because of that shit.
They would have to because Britt is not going to. I usually go to the Pittsburgh AEW shows, and Britt Baker is like
the Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, she's like the Hulk Hogan of AEW in Pittsburgh. I mean, minus the racism.
But here's the thing, though. This will be her first television match back.
Here's what I think's going to happen. I don't think Britt Baker's going to turn. I think next week we see a new member added to the Outcast. I agree with that part. I think Thunder Rosa comes back and attacks Britt Baker in Pittsburgh.
Man, I miss Thunder Rosa.
The Heat, because of their real life argument.
Let me text her. Let me text her.
Text her and be like, hey, Tony Khan needs to do that. That would be the best booking decision of the year.
And if they do that,
because they would start a riot in Pittsburgh.
Riot.
That would be the smartest thing Tony Khan could possibly do. If you have Thunder Rosa, who the Heat, I mean, look at the first 2 episodes of All Access have been about Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa's Heat. If they bring Thunder Rosa back in Pittsburgh and she attacks Britt Baker and joins the Outcast, best booking decision they can do. I agree. Tony does need a strong wrestling mind
Yeah,
to
like
help
Jeff
him.
Jarrett. He
Like
can
Jeff
definitely help.
Jarrett. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Like Jeff Jarrett, like you said. Yeah. We're going
Yeah,
to ignore the
definitely.
rest of that, and we're just going to see Tony needs a strong wrestling mind to help him. We'll skip all that. It looks like a typo, like Jeff Jarrett.
Looks like a typo.
So I understand my keyboard messes up what I'm trying. He probably did
no.
talk to text, and it just added a bunch of random
Like
stuff.
when he's
Like
trying to swear.
there's noise in the background, and it probably picked that up. And
He was
I
like, Tony
understand.
needs a strong wrestling mind to help book his shows, like Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of the stuff was just background noise.
The rest of the stuff was just them being honest. Like, definitely not the Elite.
Whoa.
Who looked like Jeff
whoa.
Jarrett in TNA.
Whoa. Unbelievable.
It's like when he's trying to swear.
I have to say this though. The Elite did job out. They lost the World Tag Team title first round match to Top Flight.
Right.
Kenny Omega wasn't the first AEW World Champion.
No, he wasn't. But he still got to book himself to win the Trios Champion. That was twice.
The Young Bucks, they put over FTR.
Yes,
they put over the Lucha Brothers.
What do you mean, Miracle? You were supposed to work that match? Were you going to work at the Staples Center, or at the SoFi Stadium?
Were you going to be under the Rey Mysterio mask?
Oh shoot! Oh, what were you going to do there? My niece lives in Los Angeles. You're at SoFi Stadium.
They did put over FTR. That's who FTR won their original tag titles.
I was about to say, what are you talking about? They did. What the fuck?
Yeah, they
Hater, do me a favor. Google some shit.
They absolutely did.
Who did FTR drop?
Now I know you don't watch AEW because of that. I know you don't watch AEW because of that statement right there.
Oh, nice, Miracle.
Who did FTR end up dropping the titles to? I forget.
Not Young Bucks.
Jungle Boy and fucking Luchasaurus.
Yes,
that's what it was.
them.
And me and Julian were so fucking pissed. Like we were like, "Fuck this shit." We were so mad.
Oh yeah,
I was gonna throw my monitor against the wall. I was that mad.
That was dumb. Damn, that would have been nice. I thought she was going to be in the Rey and Dominic match. I thought she was going to put on the mask and play Rey Mysterio that night.
No, my sister grew up with Rey Mysterio, so she knows.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I trained with him, so she kind of grew up with him.
So the main event. It's the time for talk.
Don't you say that?
It's time for the main event. As we have,
you're the only one who did not like it when Mark Henry say that. Yeah.
As we have Phillip Banks taking on Chris Jericho.
You said, wait, what?
I just stopped listening. He said Phillip Banks. I just shut up.
Phillip Banks.
Super. Look. Ladies
have
been saying that Keith Lee looks very fucking distinguished in that gray hair.
Look, first of all, I thought it was Little Red Riding Hood coming out with that cape. And then he took it off, and I'm like, holy crap. Uncle Phil worked us all. He's not really dead. He's in AEW.
Wow.
We got worked by Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
So,
you're good.
So then we have Keith Lee versus Chris Jericho, and
no one wants to remember that shit. Hater, trust me. No one wants to remember.
That's why you don't remember
losing the fucking Luchasaurus.
Swerve Strickland, as he talked about earlier tonight, kind of gave away the finish of this match.
Yeah.
He attacked Keith Lee, costing him the match when Aubrey Edwards was distracted.
Fuck Aubrey.
What the hell did Aubrey Edwards have on her eyes?
Makeup.
Why the hell does she need that much makeup?
She needs to outshadow everyone.
She needs it. Just, that pissed me off. Like, do you need attention that bad? Were you not hugged as a child?
Hugs.
Jesus Christ. She's right taking pictures with people backstage too. What a mark.
Hard work as a referee.
Right. Angry wrestling vet. That's who he needs to be pissed at, not people taking pictures. I saw that. I saw that, and then my blood boiled. My eyes got dilated. I had a little foam coming out of my mouth. I was angry.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why do you need that, Aubrey? Why the hell?
Can I ask you this, Sinner?
What?
Sinner.
Were you angry that she was wearing all that makeup, looked like a fucking clown? Or were you more angry that Roman Reigns' gray hair was just abundantly out there?
Ooh. Oh no, because
And
Lisa's gray.
that one strand.
Lisa's gray. That strand of gray hair was over. Her eye makeup is not over. Oh my god, it pissed me off so bad. Oh, I was so mad.
She
When
wearing
I
more
saw it.
makeup, more makeup on her face than Sting does.
It ruined the whole. It looked like she was like making out with Jeff Hardy backstage. With all like she just hit herself with that chair Jeff Hardy brought out and got some of the paint on her eyes. I just oh my.
I mean,
Oh, that.
I do want to address the whole Keith Lee gray hair thing. Apparently, Keith Lee had gray hair when he was like in his mid-20s, and he from that.
What happened? Well, at least he has more than one strand of it.
Yeah.
But what happened was he saw Aubrey Edwards' eye makeup backstage, and it turned his hair gray because he, like me, was so pissed off about it.
I like how they talked up.
I do not get this statement at all whatsoever. Nobody mentioned it. This comment.
I love the fact that Excalibur is putting over the wrestler's career.
Yeah,
like he said how Keith Lee and Adam Cole did battle in NXT without saying NXT.
He heard Michael Cole doing that on Friday, and he's like, "Oh, look, I got to do that.
I got to do that now."
But at least when Excalibur does it, he does it with knowledge.
Hey, Cole, Keith Lee.
Michael Cole's reading the script.
Michael Cole's getting shit screamed to his ear by Vince. Hey, pal, say he worked at Taco Bell. Say he worked at Taco Bell 10 years ago. Say he was the guy that flipped the chalupa. Say it.
He's the one that created Baja Blast.
By the way, y'all noticed how Adam Cole was with Keith Lee when Adam Cole was being pitched to be Keith Lee's manager in WWE.
So shave his head bald.
Yeah.
Definitely setting up Adam Cole and Chris Jericho, which I don't even know if I really want to see that.
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
Was that Isaiah Cassidy on the stream? What was that moan for? So I don't. Does Jericho really even have a purpose being in the ring?
No,
anymore?
He doesn't.
Can he just? I mean, I love Jericho. Don't get me wrong. I love Jericho. I think Jericho's entertaining. But I also think maybe it's time for Jericho to just hang out backstage and kind of help the new guys. And he don't really need to be out in the ring anymore.
He just loves the business way too much and not be in the ring.
But he could contribute so much more backstage.
No, he can. He absolutely can.
He could teach guys how to work. He could teach guys how to cut promos, how to develop a character, how to storm the Capitol. He could teach them all that stuff.
Wait, what?
On the Capitol.
Well, I'm sure his wife gave him a few pointers. I mean,
that came out of nowhere.
just think if Jericho took some time away, how many MAGA signs he can put up in his neighborhood.
Oh my God!
God, how many family members do you have?
Yeah, my uncle, my nephew's in here. What up, man?
God.
Anyway, look.
I'm gonna start saying I'm a family member of yours.
Yeah. Shit.
You order self-defense tomorrow? Okay, good. So my niece to be beating people up. She ain't fucking scared of shit.
She said
she probably a better worker than that angry fucking vet.
Hey, she said senior defense. Is she learning how to beat up old people?
Yeah. Brian Cervantes is in the house. Shout out to Brian.
Hey.
Let me give a shout out to my boy Brian Cervantes in the house right now.
Brian Cervantes.
Mission Pro Wrestling, one of the owners of Mission Pro Wrestling. Shout out to Brian. Hey man, I'm glad to see you on the show. Can't wait to get you back on the podcast again so we can talk about more Mission Pro Wrestling.
Next time I'm on with you guys, I'm putting eyeshadow on. I'm just putting a whole bunch of makeup on my eyes.
Listen, Aubrey Center. Okay.
Right. That's gonna be my name from now on. I'm Aubrey Center.
Oh,
we change your name. God damn
hey, can we get Aubrey Edwards on the show? Can we get Aubrey Edwards on the show?
Look, hey, she said my fists don't have an age limit.
Yeah. Well,
she don't discriminate. She'll knock an old person out too.
She might be it 2, be it 92. You get these hands.
Man, I don't care. I don't care. You have a hip replacement.
Hey,
I'll
look,
you
hey. Speaking as a man who has banged 3 of the 4 Golden Girls.
Wow. Thank you for being a friend.
Exactly.
Travel down the road and back again.
Oh, I went back again. Oh, I went back again. All right.
God damn it.
Oh, my God.
So when they say travel
in the chat, put some information about your next Mission Pro Wrestling show so I can go ahead and hype it up for you.
Everybody and everybody.
Oh my god, I'm stealing that for a t-shirt.
Hey, look, she's cutting promos.
That's my
Man.
hey man. My niece is she's a generational athlete, my friend.
Yeah.
She's a generational talent right there.
I see that. So yeah. That was Dynamite. Jericho beat Keith Lee, then Adam Cole came out and looked back. Oh, and announced for Rampage on Friday. The IWG Tag Team titles will be on the line as Aussie Open takes on the Best Friends. An 8-man tag team action. Jay Lethal, Jeff Jarrett, Mark Briscoe, and Satnam Singh will be in action.
Uh-huh.
1 in a billion, Satnam Singh. Get it right.
1 in a billion.
Yes, sir. And 1 in a trillion, Jeff Jarrett. Emi Sakura versus Taya Valkyrie. And Jack Perry versus Sean Spears. And next week we have Powerhouse Hobb versus Warlow for the AEW TNT title. And we have Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Jamie Hayter versus Ruby Soho and Tony Storm. So here's what we're talking about, all these run-ins. What I want to see, since they tape Rampage right after Dynamite, is Rampage ends with like the Black Blood Combat Club beating up on Kenny Omega, and then Rampage opens with the Young Bucks music hitting and then making the save. Like they just allowed Kenny Omega to get beat up on for 2 days, and then they came and made the save.
So Mission Pro Wrestling will be seen live April 22nd in San Antonio, Texas. Do me a favor, Brian, give me all the information. I'm going to go ahead and plug it this show and on Friday's show as well. So if you want to DM me all the information on Facebook, I can go ahead and read it out for you. I'll get it typed up and have it as a ticker on the bottom of the screen right here, because I support women's wrestling. I support Mission Pro Wrestling.
Get down in the DMs.
Whoa, hold on now.
Tony should grow a McMahon mustache
No.
and turn heel. Yes.
No.
Yes. I love it.
No.
And then he can like sexually harass Aubrey Edwards in the back of a limo.
Well, let's hope not. Let's hope not. Jesus Christ.
He'd be like, I want
Are
that.
you trying to get us canceled?
I want that eye makeup. I want that eye makeup on my suit jacket.
Eye makeup, man.
Is Mission Pro an all-female company?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
They do have like a few male matches on there, but it's predominantly a Mission Pro, a female wrestler. They have female referees,
I'm gonna have to check them out.
commentators, all that cool stuff. So yeah,
I'm gonna have to check them out.
Facebook user left a blank.
Yeah.
Best comment of the whole show, right there.
Best comment right there.
Best
Just
comment of the entire show.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing at all.
Like Jeff Jarrett. Oh, sorry.
Whoa. Husky just got canceled. Oh, yeah, we definitely need to do that tag match now. I'm not tagging in at all. Just let Husky get beat up the whole match. Like, yeah, that's for Jeff. Have Jeff Jarrett do a run-in and hit Husky
wait for his music to come in.
Well, yeah. I mean, if Jeff Jarrett's booked, because I don't know if he's going to be on that show or not.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Oh.
I think if he turns heel on CM Punk, we can get another Austin versus McMahon with MJF as the new
Tony
route.
Khan versus CM Punk.
No, I don't think Tony Khan don't have the charisma Vince has.
What are you talking
No.
Tony Khan looks so awkward anytime he's talking.
Hey, everybody.
Like, he looks like his lunch money just got stolen.
Everybody
And-
just bullies on Tony Khan, and it's just sometimes he's not.
Look, man, look, I'm not going to stand for the Tony Khan bullying, okay? But I will say this. Sometimes Tony Khan books stupid shit.
He does, but he doesn't deserve to get bullied like every day online.
Tony Khan puts titles on people. Like for instance, that whole interim championship bullshit.
Stupid.
I was so angry every time I heard the word interim champion.
Interim.
Like boxing? Yeah, have that shit for boxing. But boxing has fucking 15 world champions anyway.
Yeah, they do. They absolutely do.
You know, but maybe Eric Bischoff. But when you have like the interim, it was like the interim world champion, the interim TNT champion, the interim AEW women's champion, the interim tag team champions. They should make an interim champion. Like just a champion that's like the backup champion to the backup champion to the backup champion.
Yeah, backup champion.
It made the championships not mean anything.
Yeah.
You know? It's dumb. It's dumb.
That's like having Slapfest, a backup Slapfest champion.
Yo, man, that show is hard. Just watching people slap the shit out of each other is amazing.
Babylon, you want me a part of that show?
Dude, it would hurt. It would hurt. It would hurt, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it would hurt.
Oh,
Okay, so I got the flyer here for Mission Pro Wrestling. Live Saturday, April 22nd, bell time 6 p.m. Doors open 5 p.m., bell time 6 p.m. At the Salvation Army Mission Corps in San Antonio, Texas. 3802 Southwest Military Drive, San Antonio, Texas. You can watch the show on TitleMatchNetwork.com. They got some stars on here. Genocide's on here. Oh, they got they got 3 guys. Looks like Hudson Envy. Oh, wow. Hudson Envy's on there?
I was like, I'm amazed.
Jasmine Allure. DJ Perry says, hi, friend. No worries, Brian, man. Always, like I said, man, I'm always down with helping out my friends, helping out my people. I will be in Dallas coming up soon for OIWA. So I'll have to check it out. What?
Are you finally lose that OIWA North American Heavyweight
I'm
Champion
never going to lose the belt. I'm going to keep the belt until my dying day. And I'm going to come back from the grave. And I'm going to haunt you. When I haunt you, I'm going to stand over your bed with the belt. And I'm going to be like, remember that comment about the NWA World title?
Yeah. What'd you say, Triple H? I mean, Bad Blood?
Wow. It's all about the game.
When you say 2003 Triple H, what?
Wow. Wow.
Are you going to beat Booker T in the main event and just keep it?
And pull You People promo?
Whoa. All you people need to stop that right now. You people?
You people?
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean,
you people?
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. We'll see you guys on Friday night for Friday Night Fights. Hopefully, we'll have some good stuff. But we might actually see you guys sometime during the week.
Maybe
we can get Brian Cervantes to send us a match from a Mission Pro show that we can do a rewind on.
Ooh, that'd be fun. That would be
with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. For these 2 crazy guys here, the man that sins only on Sunday, Frelsky 518, I am the franchise. And guess what? We will see you when we see you.
We will see you when we see you.
That's right.